When you were doing the tour, were you doing music and stand up, and then you kind of stripped it down to do the stand up special?
Yeah, I had been starting to do. A friend of mine runs a comedy club in Connecticut where I'm from, and
Okay.
he was at one of my shows during COVID where we didn't have audiences, but I said, "You can come down if you wanna come down and watch, we're taping tonight." And he came down and he was like, "You gotta come do some stand-up when stuff reopens." So I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, whatever."
Right.
Just kept hitting me with concrete dates. So finally I did it in May of 2023. I did my first 15 minutes, and I
Okay.
Mm.
at a cigar bar and did some jokes. And I was like, this is fun. So I started doing it like once a month and then thought, I've done so many tours. Why don't I do a tour where I drop in 20, 25 minutes of stand up in the middle? And I did that. And then one night in Boulder, I just got rolling. And next thing I knew, I'd done like 45 minutes.
Okay.
Fun.
And I was like, wow, if I got 45 minutes, what's another 15? Why don't I try to do a special? And we tried to find somebody to tape it, to pay to help finance it, and didn't have luck. And then I went to my wife and said, "What do you think about us selling a few things that we got in the portfolio here and me taping a special?" And she is a wonderful person, and maybe against all sound judgment, she said, "Let's do it." And so we decided we were going to film one. And then what I did on the tour to warm up for it was I started doing longer and longer and longer stretches
Okay.
of comedy. And the crazy thing is about the special, and I wish I could do this again. I only did the whole set one time before the time that we taped.
No shit. Wow.
Okay.
And I wish because what happened was that was the one we taped, and then we taped the next one. So that was my second and third tries respectively. And we got a pretty good version of it, but
Right.
I did a few more after that that were not being filmed, just where I just did stand up. And it got so much smoother with each, it just got funnier. You realize things you were rushing or not finishing a joke correct.
Yeah.
So it did get better.
Work it out. Right.
But we learned that now, and we'll, if I get to do it again or when I get to do it again, we'll do it a little differently.